Welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Espresso, and things are absolutely perfect right now because if you own a cat who is basically like a child to you, then you're probably wondering, what do I do during the holidays? I have my own plans. It's the festive season. You might be wondering what you should do with your kitty cat. Now you can also, the questions usually are, can my cat come with me? Must they stay at home? Well, that is why we have asked our pet expert, Karis Nafti, who's joining us in studio this morning to help us prepare for the festive season with our kitty friends. And of course, joining us on my lap here is little Mango. Karis is holding Ollie, and then inside the carrier over there, we have Phoenix. Oh my goodness. Listen, as a pet mom, you're stressing, you're freaking out because how long can you leave a cat alone for?
You can leave a cat as long as you go on holiday, as long as they're taken care of.
Okay.
So cats get very attached to their houses and their places as much as us, more so than dogs. They like to know where they live. So you can leave your cat, go on your holiday, take it as normal. Just make sure that if they're staying behind, you've got a great pet sitter or you've got someone who can totally reliably take care of them.
Okay.
Ollie says, I don't want to sit and be on camera.
Okay.
I'm busy.
So Ollie is on a mission of his own.
Yes.
Now, going on holiday is taking your cat something you can do?
You can do, you just have to prep them for it. So that means you need to teach your cat before you go on holiday how to drive in a crate. So this is a good, safe way to travel with your cat. You cannot leave a cat loose in the car.
No, okay? They get all over the place.
They get all over the place. And what happens a lot with cats is that if a cat runs away on holiday accidentally, they can disappear. So it's safety-wise, I've got to be in a cat carrier, and you have to get them used to that stuff before you travel. Get them used to wearing a collar with a tag on it and a harness. You kind of have to almost teach them to be a little bit like dogs if you're going to travel, so you can just manage them and deal with them when they're out and about.
Oh my goodness. So I have my oldest cat, Navy. She hates the carrier. So I put her on a harness and she's quite good in the car where if we go to the vet, she prefers to lay on the seat. Is that okay?
So Navy's a miracle cat. So yes, if you have a Navy, yes, definitely.
Yeah, because the thing is, the way and the amount she meows when she's in her carrier, it stresses me as the driver out so much. And the minute she's out of her car, but in her harness, safely on the seat, she is quiet and she just lays there.
Yeah, that's easier for your cat, absolutely. One thing you can do is work on getting them used to the crate separate from the car. So some cats get scared in a crate because the only time they go in the crate is on the way to the vet. And they learn real quick that the crate's bad news.
Okay.
So you can practice feeding them in their crate ahead of time, and then the crate's not such a scary thing.
Okay. Now for someone planning on going on holiday, what is the best way to prep your kitty cat for that?
So if you're going someplace new, you need to make sure all your parasite treatment is up to date, because you don't want them picking up ticks and other fleas. When you go to holiday houses, and sometimes there's fleas from other animals. It happens, unfortunately. So you want to just protect your own animals in that sense. And you want to make sure that when you travel, you always bring your own litter box that your cat is used to. Oh my gosh, Ollie's so excited.
Ollie's very excited.
Please adopt me, yay. Ollie and his brother are up for adoption, and Mango's got 5 siblings, 5 fluffy ginger cats who are all up for adoption at Tears.
Okay, well listen, if you are looking for a kitty cat, these babies are looking for homes that are available at Tears. And Karis, I wanted to know from you, so naturally, I always get a cat sitter when I go away for work, and now it is the festive season, so everyone's going to be with their families. I'm now dreading the process, but I've booked my cats into a cattery. Is that recommended, to remove them from their home and put them in a strange environment? Because that's the thing I'm fearing most.
You know what? If that's your best option, then go with it. They will be okay. It can be stressful for cats, but cats also get used to things. It just takes them a few days. So as long as it's a responsible cattery and everything, they'll be totally fine.
Okay.
I do say you need to take care of your animals, but you must also, if you need to see your family, you should see your family, and don't feel too guilty about it.
Don't feel too
guilty. I know
it's
hard, but don't feel too guilty.
Yeah. But it always fascinates me how fully booked these places get so quickly.
Yeah.
Because everyone's planning ahead. Everyone's planning ahead.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? I just want to hold on to these kitties and just keep them all to myself. Now, when we have little, you have little Ollie over there, and as well as little Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix is in his house,
So-
looking for a home.
Oh, listen, these kitty cats need their home, so please, if you are able to provide them with your forever home, you can contact Tears Animal Shelter. Is there a specific story to how they've ended up into the shelter?
So I know that Mango's mother was surrendered when her kittens were, he's got, like I said, there's 5 of them in the litter, and someone dropped his mom at the shelter when they were 2 days old. These 2 little guys have been bottle fed by one of the wonderful people at Tears. So they're all super ready for homes. And these 2 cats love dogs. They've been raised in a home with dogs.
Okay.
So I happen to know they like to hang on the dog's collar and wrestle with the dog. So if you have dogs at home and you want to add a cat, you want a kitten like this who thinks dogs are awesome and they're not scared and they want to play with them, because they'll be actually a very good playmate for a dog if it's a dog that's appropriate.
Oh,
okay,
my
seriously,
goodness.
awesome little cat.
That is Ollie and Phoenix. That is so cute. Now, I have to say, Karis has been amazing helping me transition my new kitty cat into the home. And we're getting there. They are not enemies anymore, but they're becoming friends. So for someone that is going to adopt a kitten, hopefully one of these, and
Yes.
now need to introduce them to their homes, what would you recommend they start off with? Because you've given me so much advice.
So with cats, you need to keep them in a small space for a few days. So start with one room. So get the cats, even if you only have one animal at home. If you have more than one animal, it's more important. But cats will first settle and kind of get confident easier if they get used to, like, say, one room and then the whole house sort of over several days. So make sure wherever they are, they've got their litter box, their food, and some toys. And then just let it happen gradually before you let them outside. Because sometimes if they don't know where they are, they can get a little bit scared and bolt, which you obviously don't want.
And we don't want that.
No, and make sure they're microchipped and all of the ID is there, so if they do disappear, you can get them back and you can find them. Now we're settled down. There we go.
We settled.
He's
Now
like,
we're
"Hang on."
excited. He knows
You have
the
to show all
cameras
the
on
viewers,
him.
show all the viewers how fabulous you are, so someone adopts you. Okay, my boy.
Oh, well, listen, all of these kitty cats are up for adoption at Tears. And while you are prepping, of course, for the holidays, doing your Christmas shopping, also make sure to buy the Broadline spot-on treatment for your cat. This parasite treatment will keep them protected inside and out against all parasites, and will also ensure that you don't need to visit a vet during that much-needed break on your holiday. And to shop the Broadline for cats, you can visit petheaven.co.za. And if you still don't have, that little kitty cat that you've been dreaming of for years, these animals that we have here, little Mango on my lap, Ollie in the little box, Phoenix in the box, and Ollie in Karis's hand, they are up for adoption at Tears Animal Shelter. So let's help them find their forever homes.